One thing I will say about UFC 5 and the difference between that game and what I heard from UFC 6 is UFC 6 is gonna be way more realistic for my boys out there who want to sim play, who want to watch fights and then implement what they watch in the fight, or whatever fighter they watching and play with their character and implement what they saw into the game. We all know UFC 5. You can't really. It's UFC 5 isn't really a sim game. It's more of a meta type of game. And for fighting games, I don't know. Like it's more. I don't really even like saying arcade either. I like to say like sim meta, and I feel like UFC 5 is more of a meta game. If you like meta games, UFC 5 is for you. But for my boys out there that like the realistic, not even realistic, not even that, just the sim, the you fighting against somebody that's thinking, it's chess. I feel like UFC 6 will be chess. It will be like that, at least striking, ground and pound, grappling, ground and pound. You want to pound? No, I'm playing, but grappling is the same. But I love the striking. From what I heard from the striking, you're not just going to be able to go out there and just do the exact same thing you've been doing with other fighters. Because even the people that play meta, y'all can tell me now, the characters y'all pick half the time, you don't use the same, you use the exact same style on every character, don't you? You got to, like, it's UFC 5, you can't really use the character how they supposed to be used. It's like I use Ezra Adesanya and start throwing leg kicks. Other dude might have somebody that don't even, like, I don't know. Basically, what I'm just trying to say is, like, for me at least, I know I could be decent at UFC 5, but it's more of a meta game. It's not for me. UFC 6, for a lot of my players out there that want to put the realism into the game, you will be able to do that with striking, for sure. And I feel like striking is all that needed to work, at least for UFC 6. I feel like a lot of people is comparing it to UFC 2, but I believe UFC 6 will kind of, it's its own thing. I say that I believe UFC 6 will be its own thing, and it will be fun, and you will have to use your brain. You know, you're not just gonna lose to somebody that's just throwing dumb shit. You will actually have a chance, and you will actually want to learn and want to beat players and get good with different characters. I'm out, y'all. Peace.